Let's now talk about when you have a slope, you're given a slope, and then you're told to find the value of a point. So you're told find the value of r so that a line passes through a point given like this. You're given the point as -4 r and 8, 3. You're told to find the value. Now you're told that m is equal to -5. So you're told that the slope is -5, but the points are -4r and 8, 3, which means that we are looking for this point here. We are looking for this value here. This is y1. So I'll say this is y1 and this is y2. Then this will be x1 and this will be x2. So I have x2, y2, x1, and y1. You proceed by still finding the slope. So I'll still find the slope. The formula for slope is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Remember, you're told the slope is -5. So I'll take -5 but put the slope in a fraction form. I'll say -5/1 equal to y2. y2 is right here. 3 minus y1. y1 is r. So r all over x2. x2 is right here. 8 minus x1. x1 is -4. So I put -4 in parentheses like that. The second step is to simplify. Simplify what can be simplified. In this case, -5/1 equal to 3 minus r. Down here you can simplify this. 8 minus -4. If you plug this into your calculator, you find 12. My next step is cross multiplication. So this multiplies here and this multiplies here. So I'll rewrite this equation by cross multiplying. I'll start by rewriting the one which has the r. So I'll multiply the 1 by the r. So I'll write like this: 1, 3 minus r equal, and then the -5 times 12. So to cross multiply, let me repeat again. This will multiply the denominator here. The numerator on the left will multiply the denominator on the right, while the denominator on the left will multiply the numerator on the right. And that's what I just written here. When you have parentheses, the first thing you do is to get rid of the parentheses, you distribute. So I'll distribute the 1. 1 times 3 is 3. And 1 times -r is -r. Equal -5. Distributing here, the -5 times 12 is -60. Then I'll look for this 3 here. What do I do with it? Subtract 3 from both sides. Subtract 3 from both sides so that I isolate r. So if I subtract 3 from both sides, the 3 minus 3 is 0. So I have -r equal -63. That's -6 times plus -3. Then to get r by itself, remember this is -1r. -1r equal to -63. And then you're told to get r by itself. So what I'll do is I divide both sides by -1. Divide this by -1 so that r equal 63. So the point that we were looking for is 63. So it would be -4 63 and 8, 3. Quite easily done. Another example, you told find the value of r so that the line passes through the points given. So the points given are 5, 2, and negative 7 r, and then you're told that m is 5/6. I'll start by writing the formula for slope. So slope equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Identify x, y, and m. So this is x1, x2, and then this is y1, y2, and this is m, of course. So slope, which is m, is 5/6 equal to y2. y2 is right here. y2 is r minus y1. y1 is 2, all divided by x2. Now x2 is negative 7 minus x1, and x1 is 5 minus 5. Simplify the numerator down here, the denominator, sorry, down here. So negative 7 minus 5 is negative 12. And let me write it again. 5/6 equal to r minus 2 all over negative 12. Next point is cross multiply. Cross multiply. This multiplies that, and this multiplies that. So the numerator here, multiplies the denominator on the left, on the right, and the denominator on the left multiplies the numerator on the right. Writing it down, I'll write like this. I'll write 5 times negative 12 equal to 6 multiplied by r minus 2. What I do is I'll distribute the 6 and distribute the 5. So 5 times negative 12 is negative 60 equal to 6 times r is 6r, and then 6 times negative 2 is minus 12. The next thing I do is, because I want to isolate r, I'll do plus 12 on this side and plus 12 on this side. Now if I add 12 to both sides, this side I'll have a 0. This 12 and this 12 will cancel out. And now this here, this will cancel out. This will cancel out. So that I now have negative 48 equal to 6r. And then I'll divide both sides by 6. Because 6 is multiplying r, the inverse operation is division. I'll divide this by 6 and divide this by 6. If I divide both sides by 6, I'll say r equal to negative 8. So the points are 5, 2, and negative 7, negative 8. Quite easily done. Good. So this is how to find the values of r so that the line passes through the points given. The last example, final example, you're told to find the value of r so that the line passes through the point 1, 4, and negative 5 r. Find the value of r so that the line passes through the point 1, 4, and negative 5 r, given that the slope is 1/3. What do? I first write the formula for slope. Slope equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Identify x1 here, x2 here. Identify y, y1 here, y2 here, and this is m. So the slope m, now I want to rewrite this. Slope m is 1 over 3 equal to y2 right here. y2 is r minus y1 is right here, 4 divided by x2 is right here, negative 5, and I'll put this in parentheses, minus x1 is 1. Next step, simplify the denominator down here. Simplify this. So I'll simplify negative 5 subtract 1. Negative 5 subtract 1 is negative 6. So I'll rewrite this as 1 over 3 equal r minus 4 all over negative 6. The next step is cross multiply. The numerator here multiplies the denominator on the right, and the denominator on the left multiplies the numerator on the right, like this. Let me write it on the other side. I'll say 1 times negative 6 will be equal to 3 and then r minus 4. So 1 times negative 6 is still negative 6. Last time I checked. Equal 3 multiplying r is 3r, and 3 multiplying negative 4 is negative 12. Negative 12. I want to isolate r. So what do? I look at this equation and see that there is a minus 12 here. So what I'll do is I'll add 12 to both sides of the equation so that the 12 is removed from here. So this cancels the 12. Now on the right, I only have 3r. So on the right, I only have 3r. And on the left, I have negative 6 plus 12 is positive 6. 3 is multiplying r. How do I isolate r? I do the inverse operation. The inverse operation of multiply is divide. So I divide by 3 here and divide by 3 here. Remember, what you do to the right, you also have to do to the left. Now if I divide by 3, this cancels out. So I only have r on the right, sorry. So I have 2 equal to r. So the line goes through the points 1, 4 and negative 5, 2. Quite easily done. There you go. Now with this, you can be able to quickly do the examples that we'll find out today in the book. Have a nice day.